Hey people, it's Shelby back for another fun round of Los Angeles Film School. Okay, so here's the thing. It's week 3. It's almost the end of week 3. It's Friday. Is it Friday? Is today Friday? That's a good question. I wonder if it's Friday. It is Friday of week 3, April 26th, 2019. And I have found everything to be extremely stressful this week. Like, I don't have a job currently, so I literally live per school, which is kind of a stupid thing to do. Because even though I go to film school online, that means I can do it basically whenever I want, as long as I get it done by the due date and the cutoff date. Which when I started, like the first week and a half, I was totally on top of it every single day, and I loved it. I mean, it was kind of stressful, but I loved it, and I was super excited for it to be happening. And I get to week 3, and all these realizations start coming to me. I realize that I'm spending so much of my time working on it that I'm stressing about it constantly, and I'm stressing about it so much that it's like, it's not only stressful, but it's like being stressed about something is just as tiring as doing something. Like, I've been sleeping in, like, every other day, whatever, but it's like, I just thought it was just because I stayed up later every other day or whatever, which wasn't the case. I realized either yesterday or Wednesday. I think I realized Wednesday that I've been sleeping so much because I've been stressing out about all of my classes and all of my assignments and stuff. And so I kind of realized, like, okay, I need to, like, take a step back here for a second, because I shouldn't be as stressed about it. I mean, I can't go through 4 years of being stressed out this much. I mean, yeah, I don't have a job now, but I'm gonna have a job pretty soon in the near future, hopefully. But I've been so stressed about it, and I don't need to be. And I even told myself the, like, first 2.5 weeks, even, like, week and a half, 2.5 weeks, the entire time I told myself to not stress out about it, because I think it was week 2, the assignment, I was stressing out about it so much, and I just didn't want to do it. But I realized the more I stressed about it, the less I was going to get done, and the more I didn't stress about it, the more I got done, which sounds really weird. But, like, when you're stressing about it, then you're so focused on being stressed about it and on the due dates and making the due dates and having it turned in on time that you spend so much time worrying about that you don't exactly worry about what you're working on, which is really, it's really easy to slip into that mindset, to be stressed about, oh my god, I need to get this done, I need to get my assignment done, I need to get my assignment done, I need to get my discussion board done, I need to get my project done, and I have to watch the live video, which I always miss, because I'm like an hour different than Los Angeles, so I always miss it. No matter how many times I try to actually get there and be there for the live feed. But I was like, I gotta get my assignment done, I gotta get my project done, I gotta watch the video, I gotta get my discussion board done, which the discussion boards are always due like Wednesday or Thursday. So that's basically the only thing I've been telling myself to stress out on, because everything else is due on, like, Monday night at, like, 1 or at, like, 12:59, which is midnight here where I'm at. So yeah, where was I going with this? Oh, okay. So I tried to get all my stuff done, reading and watching the videos this week. It's the behind the scenes stuff, on the movie Gravity with Sandra Bullock and George Clooney. That movie is hard to watch. It's not because it's not good, it's because there's like 5 to 12 minute time periods where it's absolute silence. Well, they're in space, so of course it's going to be long periods of time with absolute silence, but it's not just absolute silence, it's like just like a slow motion video going over the earth, which, I mean, it's cool for a couple minutes, but like the first one I got up to was 9 minutes. The very beginning of the movie is 9 minutes of solid silence and just like looking at the earth, which was really hard for me to get to. So I went and watched all the behind the scenes videos and stuff, and most of it was really like, I just had to stop stressing about watching the movie Gravity, because I was like, I don't and I watched, I put the required viewing material and stuff, I watched that and stuff, so I have it on my phone here, so it's week 3, week 3 is how films are made, so, 3.3, let's see here. So the first thing on the list for week 3 was the live go-to training session. And so I totally missed that. So I watched the because 3.2 is the go-to training session video archive. So I went and watched that, well, most of that. And the assignment for this week was to the reading was the PDFs, the Key Players PDF, Stage of Film Production Infographic PDF, the Industry Milestones PDF, and the Industry Technology PDF. But I learned differently, so I downloaded all the PDFs on my computer, and I printed them out and put them in like a little notebook in a folder. It's easier for me to read them that way, because like reading on a screen, that just messes with my eyes, and it's harder for me, like, you know, like I wouldn't remember it if I read it. So I printed it all out, so I have like all this stuff like right there, whatever I need it. And the required viewing stuff was the Gravity behind the scenes feature video, the pre-visualizing of the rebirth scene video, the interview with the editor video, the interview with the visual effects team video, the interview with the sound design team video, and the Warner Brothers Plots Careful Gravity Launch article, which I read, which was okay. That's just my opinion. And I haven't looked at the supplemental reading and viewing, because I really just don't want to stress myself out. The behind the scenes stuff is really fun. Normally I like looking at the behind the scenes stuff, because it's like, I love the creation of film. I mean, that's why I'm in film school, because I like watching the creativity that goes into it and everything that goes into it to seeing what the final product was. And the discussion this week was, excuse me, we had to watch there was a behind the scenes playlist on the Movie Clips Extras YouTube channel that was to prepare for the 3.5 behind the scenes discussion. And for the initial post, we had to choose a video from the behind the scenes playlist to watch and write about. It said write at least 2 or 3 paragraphs discussing the subject topics that the video presents, and then it gave you like what inspired you to choose this video, what made it personally interesting to you, what does it tell you about the way films are made, and it said provides a link to your chosen video, which isn't that hard. And for the response post, I mean, you can just say, yeah, I agree, or whatever. You had to like actually kind of have a conversation, basically. And for my behind the scenes video, I chose the videos about a video about the movie The Nutcracker and the Four Realms, because it's, I mean, I love that movie for one, but Misty Copeland, who is in the American Ballet Theater, I've loved her since I was like 13. I grew up as a dancer, and she was always my favorite because she just stood out, and she was really good at what she did. So I did my post about her and stuff, because it's really, like, I mean, dancers in film, like, I watched, like, the differences between how dancers dance in film, perform in film, versus how they perform on stage, which is a huge difference. I mean, I was a dancer throughout middle school and all throughout high school, so that was really interesting to me. I don't know if it's interesting to you, but it was really interesting to me. So I have it marked off. Excuse me, I have it marked off on the assignment because one thing I left out something, I can tell you that right now. With the viewing material, we had to watch the movie Gravity from 2013 with Sandra Bullock and George Clooney, which I really, like, I mean, the only reason why I haven't marked it as completed is because I haven't watched the entire thing yet, and I want to be, like, remotely truthful. So yeah, that's basically what week 3 has entailed, and, like, all of it's due on Monday, April 29th, and today's the 26th. So yeah, I've been, like, and along with going through all the stressful parts of it and stuff, like, I've been stressing myself out way too much, and even, like, I even told myself not to stress out about it because I knew it was going to make me well, I didn't know it was going to make me exhausted, but all throughout this week, I've, like, realized that, okay, I need to, like, not stress about it so much because stressing about it is going to make me exhausted. Like, not even just emotionally and mentally exhausted, but physically exhausted. And I slept in until, like, excuse me, I slept in until, like, 1 today. And I slept in, just before 1, I slept in just before 1 today, and I slept in until, like, 4 yesterday, which was, like, I was like, okay, maybe I need to, like, step away and do something else, because literally, like I said, I'm unemployed, so all I do all day, every day, is school, but you just need to, like, I mean, it's online school for a reason. You could do it at your own pace as long as you get it done by the due date. And today I decided, like, this is the first time I've looked at it today because I told myself, like, I've been so stressed out about it for no reason that I wasn't gonna do anything today, so I haven't looked at any of my notes. I haven't looked at any of the I haven't looked at the project. I was gonna explain that to you, but I don't want to because I don't want to stress out about it and be like, oh my god, it's due on Sunday night and it's Friday night right now, and I don't want to, like, I want to get it done in time, and I don't want to blah 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 and all this stupid crap. So I've decided just not to do any of it today, which is actually a really good idea because I haven't stressed about it, and even when I do stop and think about it, I'm like, there's a reason why I'm not doing it today because I've been stressing about it too much, and I think it's making me sick. I think it's making me sick, just all the stress that I have going through me. So, yeah, that's week 3 in a nutshell. Currently, Friday, April 26th, 2019. So, yay. Week 3, this is actually extremely exciting. I'm really excited for this. So, yeah, that's basically all I got. So, I will talk to you maybe tomorrow. Not sure when, but probably tomorrow because I'll be doing my homework tomorrow. I'll let you know how that ends up. So, there you go.